I'm sure you would be able to save the sort of questions the immigration people ask when you land at least 500 to 1000 euros. That is the reason the flights are expensive. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Living a Little. If you are new to my channel, I'm Atar Chaudhary. I make informational as well as some fun or daily vlogs videos here in Ireland. I share videos on information for students, and also in my fun videos I always try to share some life hacks which I have learned from past 3 years and would be very important for the people who have been moving recently to Ireland or are planning to move to Ireland. So do watch all of my videos till the end, because I always share one or the other hack that might save you a lot of money, but that might help you to know things which you might not know when you're initially moving to a new country. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe to my channel to receive daily notifications, and don't forget to watch my videos till the end. So this video is about the people who are either waiting on their visa or they have received the approval for their visas and they are thinking what to do next, what are the things that has to be done. So let's talk about in a chronological order, like what has to be done, and then I'll further discuss a most important thing you should do as soon as you land here that might help you to prepare yourself for a few things that you should do. If you have received your visa and your visa is approved, as soon as you receive your visa, go book the flight tickets. I remember I booked a flight ticket for one of my friend recently. He is coming for September intake 2022, which is like next month he's coming, and check the flight tickets like with 1 week before his visa was approved. The flight tickets was 45,000 rupees, but as soon as he received his visa approval, he booked the flights were around 60,000 rupees. So price increased a lot. January intake is one of the most highly demanded intakes, so that is the reason the flights are expensive. And a lot of you have asked me what flight tickets to book and what to look into the flights. So there are two main things you need to check with the flights is like, firstly, how much luggage is allowed, because obviously you're moving to a new country, you need a lot of luggage. How many baggage pieces are allowed. And the third thing is always call to the airline and ask them for the student discount as well as the student luggage allowance. That will give you more luggage and that you might avail some student discount. So this is for all the international people. This video is not just limited to Indians, but for people who are traveling as an international students here in Ireland. Next most daring thing is what to pack. There are a lot of the things you wanted to take and you're not sure what's important and what's not. Then I have created a whole dedicated videos on things I have missed, or in the future I thought I should have got this, and unnecessary stuff I've already carried. So go check out the video. I have the whole checklist. Download that checklist or print that checklist. Make sure you have all the mandatory things in that list, and if you have extra space, take on those things which I have recommended in the video, and I'm sure you would be able to save at least 500 to 1000 euros if you watch that video. Really important. And so you're done with packing, you're done with your tickets, and the next part is immigration. So people have questions like, what are the sort of questions the immigration people ask when you land here in Ireland and pass the immigration process? So they ask a very basic question. So this is my personal experience and all the people I know who have been traveling. So they have been just asked these few very basic questions, like which they ask for your college letter, they ask for your initial accommodation, or sometimes they ask for your fees receipt. So make sure you take printout of all these things and your medical insurance. You should know the address of your accommodation, not just a printout, but just learn what's the address of your area accommodation, right? So that's the immigration process. And in order to know how much money you should carry before starting or opening a bank account here in Ireland, if you have a forex card or anything, so ideally I would say I have carried 2000 euros, but I was able to grab my permanent accommodation and my bank account within like 1 month. So for me, 1000 euros was ample and enough money. But let me give you a rough idea or a rough estimate so that you can calculate, and based on that you can decide how much money you want to carry. So the groceries would cost you around 150 to 200 euros, because still you will be in the phase to explore what to buy, what not to buy, what's expensive, what's cheap. That's the reason I ask you to watch my all the fun videos where whenever I go grocery shopping, I always talk about the grocery hacks. And the second thing is your GNIB appointment. You would have to pay 300 euros. I'm going to talk about details about GNIB appointment later in the video. So 300 euros for that. And if you are booking a permanent accommodation, if you are going through a student accommodation, they'll ask for upfront fees of 6 months. And if you are going through house renting through any landlord, so you have to pay the deposit as well as pay the rent. So right now the housing crisis is real here in Ireland. You will have to struggle a lot, so book temporary accommodation at least for 1 month. When we came, I booked for 15 days and then I was able to grab a house, but at the moment it's really tough for the people. I see a lot of Instagram DM asking for various housing leads and asking for other options how to find accommodation. Sorry guys, nobody but you has to find the accommodation. Nobody can help you. You just have to do some research over daftrent.I. I'm going to create a dedicated video on housing crisis as well, what to buy, what not to buy, and what to see when you are renting a house, and to avoid those scams. So again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. So for housing, you need to if you are renting a house, you need to have at least 1,000 to 1,200 euros for as well as deposit as well as the rent. And really, I think you should carry 2,000 to 3,000 euros initially. Once you open your bank account, you can ask from back home, and once you get a part-time, you will be able to sort on that end. So we are sorted on immigration. We have packed everything. We have booked our flights, and we have carried some cash from India or some money in our forex card. Now you landed here in Ireland. Now the real struggle starts. You need to find a permanent accommodation. You need to go to college, and initial few days are really tough. Like, you are somewhere excited, but you have a lot of anxiety. How would you settle down in a new country? I had a very bad phase within my first week. I have been living away from my family from 6 years, and I haven't had faced this homesickness and this real struggle here in Ireland. So whatever the anxiety, whatever the struggle, whatever the unhappiness, good things, bad things, this mixed feeling you all are facing, that's real. Don't worry about that. You will be able to settle down within like few months. If you want to talk about people around, and if you don't know any friends, you don't have any friends, I have a Discord channel. I talk to people, I message to people over there, and I talk to my community over there. I'm planning to have some meetups, but since I live here in Sligo, it's difficult for me to commute to Dublin like on weekly basis, but I'll try my best to have some meetup sort of things. But yes, always feel free to connect over my Discord channel and find somebody you want to talk to, meet people. Don't feel alone, don't feel homesickness, and you are not the just who is new to this country. You have a great Indian community that I am trying to help or create. So go join that community. I'm sure you'll be able to gain some insight over there as well. So I have created this community for everybody, whether you are an international student, either you're from India or a different nationality. Come on guys, you can join and we can help each other. So like, I have created a video on what first few things you need to consider and keep in mind, and do that as soon as possible as you land here in Ireland. Go check out that video, make a list on what you should be doing first or second, or like just create a order. If you guys have any questions, go comment below. And if you are in the phase of planning to move to master degree and still haven't decided and just watching this video for information, I need some guidance, I need some help for visa process or anything, or applying to colleges, you can talk to my counselor. He can help you in shortlisting countries as well as courses as well. I am sure he gives one of the best genuine advice, and that's the only reason I recommend people. So go fill out that form. I'll be able to connect you with him. So guys, my further videos are sort of a series. When you land here in Ireland as a student, I have already mentioned what top things you have to do in your first month, but how to achieve those things, I am just creating step-by-step videos for that. In the first video, I'm going to talk about GNIB, how to apply for GNIB, what are the documents required. Second, I'll be talking about how to apply for PPSN, what sort of documents you require when you are applying for PPSN, and how to open a bank account. So this video is like an extended version of how to achieve those things which I mentioned about top things you need to do here in Ireland. Meanwhile, if you guys think, if you're already here and if you think I have missed on any information and you think the viewers should know about it, or comment below so that everybody can get help at the best. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys are having a great time here. Hope Ireland is treating you well. And if you want to connect over to people, you have my Discord channel, and also text me on my Instagram. I try to reply to people as soon as possible, but I receive so many DMs on daily basis, so apologies if I don't reply to you. I'll try my best to reply you, and if you have some immediate help or anything required, you can comment in the YouTube videos as well, because I receive some less comments, so it is easier for me to So it is easier for me to track if somebody is looking out for immediate help. You can always comment below. I'll try to respond as soon as possible. And have a good time here in Ireland. Thank you guys for watching my video.